Here we go. The servers are down, and that means the patch notes are out. So, what can we expect this year around the turn of the year in Russian fishing for? Let's take a proper look at the patch notes and go through them in detail. What has changed now, and what we can expect over the next few weeks. So, the new year is here, RF4 writes, and to celebrate the beginning of the year, new content, gameplay improvements, and festive rewards are waiting for you. And now we get an overview of all the content. First of all, the Christmas markets are open again. At the different water bodies, we can now once again find the Christmas markets. And regarding the Christmas markets, there will of course be a separate next video titled, What to Buy at the Christmas Market. So which items from the Christmas markets are really worth it, and what you might rather skip? So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and ideally already leave a thumbs up so you don't miss the next video. Now the next point really surprised me, and I am just as excited to see how the water looks. There will of course also be a separate video about this. There will be a reworked version of the Winding Rivulet. The Winding Rivulet was already reworked many years ago, and most players probably know it in its current version. But now, it is getting another rework. A reworked version of the Winding Rivulet water body is now available. Familiar surroundings, a new gameplay experience. So, I assume that visually it will still look fairly similar. However, the water might be adjusted a bit more towards an Elk Lake style. That means a bit more action, maybe more fish, and more agile fish in the Winding Rivulet. As I said, there will of course be a separate video about that as well. Then the tackle shops have received a new and expanded assortment. That includes more spinning reels, and of course, we will take a closer look at those too, to see which of these new reels are actually worth it. The workshops now also have additional spare parts for the Saal 5000. That is a bait casting reel available at the Christmas market. Additionally, there are also new parts for the Aquatica Castmas LGR. I will need to take another look at what exactly that includes. So apparently there are additional modification parts for both of these reels. And the next point is getting really interesting again. A new catch information screen has been added. It shows detailed values for your catch, including a comparison with your personal record. That is of course super interesting, and I'm really curious to see how that will look. Gameplay has also been adjusted slightly. Freeing snags has been made significantly easier, especially when using telescopic rods. I have to admit, whenever I got a snag with a telescopic rod, I usually just did a relog, because the risk of breaking the rod or snapping the line was simply too high. So if that is easier now, it is definitely an option to free snags again using the telescopic rod. The behavior of fish during the fight has been improved. I am extremely curious how this fighting behavior will now affect us as players. So, will we have more action during the fight? It continues here. In shallow water and tight areas, fish are now more active and put up more resistance. A super exciting point. I would say especially in the early game and also in the mid game, this is definitely a very important change. For really big fish, it might be less relevant since they were already quite strong fighters anyway. But if you are fishing waters like the Yama or Balaya, you will probably experience a lot more action with fish like salmon or trout. We will of course take a look at that in a live stream as well to see what is really going on there. Another issue was fixed, where rigs could get stuck on the boat. Okay, bug fixes were included as well. Apparently, background vegetation was displayed incorrectly, possibly those white trees and bushes at the Yama. Dead baitfish are now actually dead, so nothing moves anymore. They no longer move at all. And of course, if the Winding Rivulet has been completely reworked, there will naturally also be fish migration. That means the fish first settle in again. Race look for their new spots, and of course, develop different preferences once more, which we now have to test again. And RF4 actually writes, experiment again. So really, start fresh, approach the water neutrally again. Try completely different baits. Do not always rely only on the compost worm as the #1 bait, but also use a variety of spinners and artificial lures, so we can really test a wide range of baits again. Additionally, we of course have the New Year event again. And for the New Year event, there will also be new videos and information coming soon about the different tasks and how to complete them most efficiently. You can also find on our community Discord, the Discord link is directly below the video, a separate section for non-premium tasks and one for premium tasks. In these sections, all tasks are listed and all players have the opportunity to post and share their catches and hotspots for these tasks. To participate in the New Year event, you must log in before the 1st of February. That means if you are currently on winter vacation, no stress at all. You can log in until the 1st of February. From the moment you log in by the 1st of February, a period of 60 days starts. You then have 60 days to complete these tasks. However, keep in mind, especially for players who are not yet very experienced in the game, the first phase of these tasks is usually the best time to participate. At the beginning, when most players are searching for spots and sharing their catches. During that time, it is easiest to join in if you are not very experienced yet. If you only start these tasks after maybe 30 days, there will be new spots, new fish preferences, and you will basically have to figure everything out again on your own. So if you're not very experienced yet, be smart. Start right away from the beginning, and you will finish the tasks much faster instead of standing there alone at the end. And once we complete the tasks, we receive new unique items and exclusive rewards. Among them is also winter clothing. This is actually the first time ever that we have the option to dress our player differently than with the lumberjack shirt. I am extremely curious how that will look and which new customization options will be added to the game, allowing us to equip different clothing. And to make progressing through the game easier and more comfortable, there are once again discounts on gold coins and premium playtime. From the 22nd, starting at 10 o'clock until the 12th of January, again until 10 o'clock, there is a 25% discount on gold coins and premium playtime. Additionally, there is also the happy hour bonus, available for all players. Super practical for those who cannot or do not want to afford premium. So during this time, really push your professions. Use this premium-like time, this happy hour phase. Do not use it to farm experience points. You get experience anyway. Instead, push jobs. That is the key. Ground bait mixing, bait acquisition, push those up. This is exactly the right time for that. Players who already have premium will receive a double happy hour during this period. However, the double happy hour only activates on the next day. RF4 also explicitly writes, important, if premium is purchased during an active happy hour, the bonus extension will only apply during the next happy hour. Happy hour happens every 24 hours. So if you think, oh my God, I just got a free happy hour from RF4, I will quickly buy premium now to get 2 hours. You will actually receive those 2 hours only on the next day. And those are the news. That's it for now. Next up is the video What to Buy at the Christmas Market. We will also take a detailed look at everything that is new, especially the Winding Rivulet. We will also closely examine what has changed in the catch display and what else is new in the general tackle shop. So once again, leave a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in the next video. Tight lines.